What's up, guys? Welcome back to Dave and Jay Tell You Things.
So, guys, welcome to Jay and Dave Tell You Things.
The only interactive question and answer show on the internet. I'm glad to be here. This is episode 4.
Number 4.
Featured.
We had 3 others. This is number 4.
Yeah, that's pretty much assumed when I say it's the 4th episode.
Alright.
It's going to be featured, this episode, on funnyordie.com. Post your questions via comment. We'll get back to it in episode 5.
That's funnyordie.com.
So our first question this week comes from Samantha Katz in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. If you break up with a guy you dated for a short time and it's 100% mutual and friendly, why shouldn't I get invited to his 75-person invite on Evite? Well, congratulations, Samantha, because you're a part of the first ever 100% mutual breakup.
Yeah, nice job.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, second of all, how does she know that there's a 75-person Evite going around and she's taking it personally and she wasn't invited? This thing is not a mutual breakup and she obviously is still interested in them.
75 people going there, you got to figure at least half of those are already girls.
All right, yeah, 30 chicks are going to this thing. He invited 30 chicks.
Got to figure he's hooking up with 3 or 4 of those.
Got to be, there's something going on actively, and he's probably pursuing 3 or 4.
Other girls are being there, they're single and looking.
So that's 22, and then the single and looking, and some in relationships, there's like 15 that he's not working or anything.
Good job, Sam. Why don't you go crash a party that you're option number 76 at?
I'm sorry he was aggressive about that, but Sam, just gotta let it slide, girl. You know what I mean? You're better than that.
I was the person that sent the Evite, so I... Steve Gorlechin in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In those big city orchestras, do you suppose the triangle players make as much money as, say, the violin or flute players?
Well, I mean, it kind of depends on if, like, it's first chair triangle.
It does depend. Steve, for example, I'm first chair on Dave and Jay Tell You Things, so I make a lot more money than Jay.
We don't make any money.
We don't make any money on the show.
Also, you know, he's not just playing triangle, bro. He's probably playing the egg, he's playing the fish, you might throw in a timpani pot here or there.
My neighbor Nancy went to the Berkeley School of Music, studied triangle for 4 years. She could play right triangle, scalene, isosceles. She makes the big bucks.
You know how hard it is to play an isosceles triangle?
It's pretty hard.
Very hard.
Tamar Herman, Los Angeles, California. When you do your laundry in a machine that's shared by other people in your apartment complex, what's the etiquette? Like, say the guy left his clothes in the machine for a long time. Can I just throw his clothes on the floor?
Oh. Wait, that's not etiquette at all. No, you can't.
Well, she's asking, what's the etiquette?
The etiquette is you put it on top of the dryer. You can't just... If I roll back to the thing, and the laundry was on the ground, you're going to be either you're sitting there or it's going to be in there. I have a friend, Ryan Sickler, who urinated once into a dryer for that.
That's if you're lucky. He can take a shit in that dryer, too.
Who?
You ever try and get shit out of corduroy pants? You have to use a credit card because of the ridges.
Not good.
John Long from Little Compton, Rhode Island. First of all, Little Compton?
I don't know about it.
I've been to Little Italy.
I've been to Big Compton.
Well, John asks, how did you guys meet up? Dave and Jay.
Yeah, well,
I'll take it. You want
yeah, right.
It's kind of an interesting story. It was a little random. I was hiking outside Los Angeles in National Park, and I saw a stranger burying his dog. And he was really upset, obviously, it's his dog, and I just asked him if he needed help burying his dog.
Yeah, except it wasn't my dog, but I was burying it, so Dave helped.
I'm pretty sure when we met, you told me it was your dog.
I did tell you it was my dog, but that's because it would be really weird if I was burying someone else's dog in the middle of the woods.
It was pretty weird seeing you bury your own dog in the woods.
That's true. That's true.
So whose dog was it?
It was my neighbor's. It was my neighbor's dog.
Why are you burying your neighbor's dog?
I backed out of my driveway, I hit the dog. Nobody was home, so I took it in my car to take to a vet. It died. It was dead before I could get to the vet, and I was like, well, I'm going to bury it, because I'm not going to tell a 6- and a 4-year-old, hey, you just killed your dog. So I buried it.
And they don't know? Now they just think their dog disappeared?
First of all, they know that the dog's gone, because we put up flyers, and we went around, like, looking for it.
You're helping these kids put up posters for a dog that ceases to exist?
Yes. Yes, I did. And I also babysat them while the parents went and looked.
And that's it?
Well, I bought him a hamster to, like, replace it. Like, oh, I know the dog's gone, here's a hamster.
You're going to replace a dog with a hamster?
No, because the hamster died 2.5 weeks later.
I take it back. That's probably the right course of action.
Thank you.
You're a gentleman. Our next question comes from Sam Katz in Los Angeles, California. How the hell do you fold a fitted sheet? It's driving me crazy.
Excellent question, Sam. 2 things we got. 1, we have a prop for the first time on the show, a fitted sheet, and we have our first guest, Mr. Carl D. Gregorio.
Hey, Dave.
Very
Jay,
funny
what's up?
comedian.
Nice to
Thanks
see
for
you.
being
Yeah,
here.
no,
Being
not a
on the
problem.
Jay and Dave show.
Now, Carl,
Great.
you actually do a bit in your act about folding a fitted sheet. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really it's a bit because it's really a plea, like the question you got, how the hell do you do it? How do you fold this thing?
You do it?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have an easier time folding the flag at a cop funeral, to be honest. This thing has no right angles. It's all elasticy.
Elasticy, is
Yeah.
that a word?
Well, yeah, well, maybe not in the case of this one. So what I usually do is I try to find like the median, the middle ground of the actual fabric, and then sort of let it kind of hold it as such.
I can't help but notice that's a twin size sheet there, Carl. Is that the case?
Yeah, this might be from a futon I had in, remember one of those Pier 1 round chair things, maybe, something like that.
I love those chairs.
Yeah, those
Not
are
a
fun.
futon these days?
No, but I mean, you know, it's another option for seating in my studio. But
How's the comedy career going? Is that
oh, it's great. Yeah, I'm hoping this will put it on the next track. Wow, I did all right with this. And then, if you want to, there you go.
Wow.
That's it. That's actually
That's
pretty
not
good.
bad, huh?
That's not
That was
bad at
pretty
all.
good, Carl.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks. Maybe I figured it out. Thank you. He was a brave man. Thanks, folks.
That's it. That's episode 4 of Jay and Dave Tell You Things.
Jay and Dave Tell You Things.
We'd like to ask you to post some questions on Funny or Die or our Facebook pages, and we'll get to them in episode 5. Why don't you come
I'm
back,
Jay.
Carl?
Carl D.
I'm Dave.
Thanks for
buddy.
coming out to the show, you guys. Tune in every time
Thank you,
for
guys.
episode 5. And
Yeah, I
comes after
said
this
it was
one.
Episode 4 would be the episode 5.
I'm just saying, it's the next one, episode 5.
I don't know. I like the argument.